Hi, I'm Phil Tesserero with Plexus Payroll. In our continuing series of restaurant compliance meetings, I have with me today Cynthia Lestar, a restaurant consultant.
Thanks, Phil. Hi, everyone. So, Phil, I'm here today because I have clients who have concerns about compliance, how to stay in compliant with current laws, regulations, and tip distributions, and other concerns with the restaurant industry. Is there a software out there that might help them manage these concerns?
Yes, we have a web-based program called Tipsmax.
Tell me about Tipsmax.
Okay, Tipsmax works primarily as a tip calculator. What it will do is calculate and distribute the tips amongst your waiters, runners, buses, and bartenders.
So that sounds like it's going to be making things a little easier. How does it work exactly?
Okay. Usually at the end of each night or the next morning, a manager or a restaurant owner has to sit down either by hand or with a calculator, or some use Excel spreadsheets to figure out how to distribute the tips among their people. Well, now all they have to do at the end of the day is put in the total tips collected, who worked, and the hours that they worked. The distribution will be done for them automatically.
Great. So it sounds like Tipsmax will calculate for my clients not only tip distribution, but also time and attendance?
Well, sure. You're inputting who worked and the hours they worked, so that you will have at the end of the week the total hours each employee worked. This will calculate for you, if necessary, overtime.
Great.
As we know, if you work more than 40 hours in a week, you have to report overtime.
That's right.
Secondly, it does two other things. It'll calculate for you spread of hours. Are you familiar with spread of hours?
Tell me more.
Okay. When you work more than 10 hours in a day, either lunch, dinner, and the break in between, by law, your employees are entitled to 1 extra hour of pay. And thirdly, it'll do meal credits. So those restaurant owners who provide meals for their employees are entitled to a meal credit.
That's right. So it sounds like a client would need to just put in the employee's name, the hours worked, the tips that they've made, and they can just put it into this Tipsmax program and send it to payroll?
Yes, it's payroll ready. It does tip calculations, time and attendance. You can't go wrong with it.
Wow, it sounds like it's going to save my clients a lot of time and hassle. How can they find out more?
Okay. I recommend you give me a call at 212-244-6166, and I'll answer any questions that you have and even come out and do a demo.
Sounds great, Bill. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today.